College Station, Texas, Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Texas A&M about to put it away to start this game. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. See some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Singleton. Going to try to get it himself. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Allard. Right on the money.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. It falls incomplete, and man, was that close to a complete disaster. I'm going to file that one away for a while. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Bussey. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And on the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Reed. Got enough space, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggie! When they have something to cheer about here, this Kyle Field crowd is the most choreographed group in all of college football.
They've got so many chants and cheers that I had no clue about Reese until we visited, and you see it's choreographed, it's perfect together. And how about this choreographed start? Exactly how they drew it up early, getting this place going bananas.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Going right to work up top. He's got his man. Turning it on. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Allard. It's complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes a connection. Gets away from one, finds some space. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Nittany Lions are flying down the field. To the air on 1st down. The short hands, it's Pena. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to throw again. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Just got to finish the play from the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Powers through the defender. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
3rd and short, just what the doctor ordered. Toss play, good job up front by the offensive line, getting a bit of a push, and they get the 1st down.
The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Looking to throw, it's Allard. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Defense was not fooled for a second, and it'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. They got him. That's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's the handoff. He breaks it. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Spins away from the defense. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Makes the grab. It's Allen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right?
Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Penn State!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll start to return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Throws for the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Moss. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Might be changing the route. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. Still looking. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Wants to throw on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Bussey. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half. Touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback may change this route. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw, it's Reed. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And the Aggies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
You've That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. They'll try the right side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Caught behind the line. It's Pena. Turning on the Jets. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot. And these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Catch in the middle. It's Ross. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's good enough for first down.
They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter.
Texas A&M 10, Penn State 7.
They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And that was a nice second down run. It's setting up 3rd and inches, and now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play. linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that fourth down stop and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the fourth quarter to get me the football back.
Well, at this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, deep in their own end, they're going to want to run the football, no doubt. The defense knows that, and they're going to be trying to rip it out, seeing if they can get a takeaway to set up their offense in great field position. So ball security right here has got to be big.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Got it set up on the outside. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And it's another tackle for loss for this defense. I'll tell you, they came into this game knowing they had to shut this guy down. He's one of the best in the nation, and they've given him the ball a bunch. He's just had nowhere to run, and I don't think anybody expected him to struggle as much as he had so far in this game.
As they come to the line on second down, ordinarily you might go up top, but they need to keep this one on the ground, keep that clock winding. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
On third down, he drops the throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. State sends the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. The 40. And he was finding space, and he took it all the way back to the 22. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick six. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those O-linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know if you can break that play and you can get past that level, it might be to the house. It might be to the crib. Lucky that wasn't a pick six if you're on offense.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Looking for a man. It's Reed. That one comes out hot down the right side. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown. It is a dagger in this game.
Someone say run out the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Saunders. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. He'll pull it down and run. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Bowman.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of Freeze 27, jump. Here we go, here we go. Hold on. Down. Ready. Set on. Set. Wait. Let's go, let's go. Wait. Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Michigan Wolverines. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Michigan State Spartans. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. To the air, it's Frazier. Quick completion on the out. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Paul Bunyan, a huge part of trophies in the Big Ten. He's got an axe. He's got this trophy for the Spartans and the Wolverines. Where do you guys rank this trophy?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, there's so many trophy games, I feel like, in the Big Ten, David. This game, obviously, it always has Big Ten implications, national championship implications. I will be honest, Paul Bunyan Trophy gives me the heebie-jeebies.
If you don't like it, it just kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies. I hear you, but how about Reese throwing a ranking on us? Rank the trophies? Reese, what are we doing here? We're not ranking trophies. Huge rivalry game, a lot of emotions. I'm talking about ranking trophies.
You know, I know it seems like it needs...
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Off play action on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and you can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Lost a throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Odom.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The noise bouncing off of Smarty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Frazier. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
On 3rd down, going up top. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where...
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they can take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Guys, these two have been showing contempt and disdain for each other for more than a century. First meeting back in 1898.
Yeah, and my goodness, you think about all the years, all the plays. You think about Mike Hart a few years ago. What was he talking about? Little brother. That stung Michigan State so bad. The hatred for each other is what makes this game so fun to follow.
It's a running room. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Wolverines headed quickly to the line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Frazier. Got his man out of the backfield. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
The offense changing the play. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Michigan.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him.
It's a seam wide open. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Frazier. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference. Defense.
They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. The Wolverines trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. Trying to bull his way out. Touch. Looking downfield on 1st down. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's complete on the right side. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Wants to throw on 3rd. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got it on the outside. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the 3rd quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? The defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is up.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Intercepted for the 11th time. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
What a nice catch.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback extends the play. Makes the grab. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Fires to the right. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
Well, the good news is after that 2nd pick of the 3rd quarter now for this this guy. They're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And it can't.
So here comes the Michigan offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Wolverines in the hurry-up.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Wants to throw. It's Frazier. Unloads to the wideout. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
I think in this situation after that,
they'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now they'll run it to the right here. Got a little space. Oh, a lot of space. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring.
this guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got...
And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete downfield. He's brought down the one a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Wolverines look to do some damage in the red zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Michigan. They'll go to the ground. Finds a little space. Got the first down and more. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. As has been the case for the majority of this rivalry, it's Michigan who once again will take home the mighty Paul Bunyan Trophy. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. To the air, it's Frazier. Got his man quickly. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You still got to deal, you still got to take care of business on the field today. That's the most important thing. It's been a phenomenal season up to this point, David.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to...
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the catch at the 20. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got his man to the left. He stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Michigan.
Gonna look downfield again. A little screen to the running back. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And the Wolverines are in the hurry up. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Here we go, here we go.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Nice move there. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his fit.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Swings it out to his running back. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting long yardage and predictable situations.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Those who stay will be champions, so said Bo Schembechler, and those who keep it on the ground churn out first downs.
It's because it's a way of life, right? It's that physicality. It's going to be hard in practice all week. When you're at Michigan, it's going to be grind. It's going to be physical. That's who they are. They won't compromise. And if you get to stick around, here recently, a lot of success, too.
Dropping back, it's Frazier. Bringing the heat. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Hey, this running back's got some sweet feet, not only to run, but to get a foot down in bounds.
Got that toe down. The foot was just small enough, Reese, to get that puppy down. But running backs, man, you can do so much with these guys and their speed and their athletic ability and trying to get the ball to them as many ways as you can.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats.
7-0.
First play of the period, first down here. Looking for a crease to the left. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Wolverines have it with a first and goal. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the... Dropping back, it's Frazier. Takes the easy completion. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be fourth down after the rare drop from... So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. He fires one deep over the middle. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown! Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Complete in the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Steps away. He throws one to the left. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. It puts so much pressure on a defense when a quarterback can get out of the pocket like that and has a chance and is willing to take a chance to try to make a big play downfield.
And that's why defensive ends have to keep contained. You've got to keep that rabbit in the cage, right? You can't let him outside the cage, let him start rolling, because now it opens up my defense for big-time plays. They didn't get stung by it this time. The quarterback didn't find it to be open, couldn't make a completion. But you got to keep that guy in the pocket.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To give to the lone running back. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that,
they'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Frazier. Just a short pass to the tight end. Hey, what about that move to pick up a couple of extra yards? He's down at the 38. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know
Trying to beat the D deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. Slippery. He might want another play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's McLaurin. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Wolverines will hustle to the line. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To throw, it's Frazier. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Throws to the back. He's got him wide open. Touchdown, Wolverine. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it, basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you...
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line.
Military stun! Military stun!
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Of 26. And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got it. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9.
At the 9-yard line. 1st and goal.
Looking for a man. It's Frazier. Big guy smells it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Makes the catch. Touchdown, Michigan. And the stomping has commenced. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm
it.